Okay, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. So we're just gonna go on. Okay, so here we are. Welcome back. It's been a long time, long overdue for another Game Pass Jammer Jam. I, of course, am Gundog. You are all Gundogs. Welcome to the doghouse. Audio check here, audio video check. This is our first video. I haven't been streaming because I've just been kind of depressed about my. If you don't know, my GPU burned out. Because I've just been kind of depressed. Okay, so about my. Okay, so turn that down. Dismiss. Okay, and now I have to keep my phone open because one of the other side effects is now my second monitor. I can't have a second monitor, so that sucks. Here we are. And the webcam wasn't working either. It's like it was like my computer was adjusting to being like plugged back in. You know how you do that when you plug in like a new piece of hardware. Windows will like read it and like install it or make synchronize with it. It's like that. It's like it took a while for my motherboard to like take, or for the the motherboard. I'm not computer illiterate. Like I've built a computer before. And that was like fun once, but I wouldn't do it again. Not when I could just pay for one built. Speaking of things that come already built, you see KFC's new chicken pizza thing? Like it's like Kiza. It's not Cheesa. It's like they're calling it Kiza. I guess it's like a piece of breaded chicken with sauce and I guess mozzarella and pepperoni. I don't know. I'm dieting. But, I mean, I can eat whatever, I just watch my calorie intake. I just try not to hit a certain amount of calories, so I gotta look up how many calories it has. Okay, and by the way, and here we go. Jimmer Jam. Welcome to Jimmer Jam. This is the show where, Game Pass puts out so many, like, indie titles or titles. And I try not to look at what the Game Pass games are going to be. I like to just be surprised when they come out. And, with the exception of, like, the big ones. Like, I know Diablo 4 is supposed to be like March 28th or something. But, oh yeah. Where was I going with this? So Jimmy Jam, the point is for me to check out these games for you guys. I play from like, really I play as much as necessary, and I try to keep it to like an hour or less. Because I know I had that one where it was a good one. Because it was an example of immediately not liking the game. I'm like, this game's not for me. I've seen all the mechanics. I know everything that's going to happen in this game, and I'm not digging it. So, which is to say, I go into these games blind, or as blind as possible. I'm pretty sure this is a puzzle game, and I haven't gone past the start screen. So here we are. That's a long intro. I already hate this. What is this, Nintendo? Oh yeah, and also I have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep my phone open on the video so I can monitor the chat.
Stick's not responding.
Oh, okay, this is already more impressive than I thought it was.
Can you take control?
The storm is interfering with my senses.
Okay. Also, am I too big? I can't tell.
Hold on.
Impact in 10, 9, oh, there it is.
You guys will have to tell me if something's, I like that. That was short.
Addy?
Hello?
Addy, please respond.
That's weird.
Everything hurts.
You've been out for nearly an hour.
What's our status, Alan?
We've crashed.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, I got it.
My hull is intact. Thrusters 2 and 4 are damaged.
I didn't think it was going to look this good.
So am I back. Can you let me out?
Not before we talk about your suit.
Okay, talk.
I'm reading green on seals, green on batteries.
Okay.
Thermals are, well, not green, fine, and you have 5.35 hours of oxygen, maybe 6 if we run the scrubbers hot. But Addie, we've had this discussion before.
Speaking
you
of
won't
hot.
have enough to...
It's fine. I have a plan.
What's the plan?
I'm concerned that...
I have a plan.
Understood.
Okay.
Now, open the hatch.
The canopy hydraulics are not responding. You'll have to pull the manual release.
Oh. Okay. I'm already getting those vibes from that other puzzle game we Jimmer jammed that I actually liked. I remember, wasn't I like confused that I liked it? I was like, oh, do I like this? What's happening? Yeah, the mystery. I'm upset I haven't. My intention was to go back to that game. I have not gone back to it yet. I got stuck, if you guys remember. I couldn't figure out what to do. And yeah, I was just missing something. Alright, I'll pull. Yeah. It kind of reminds me of Soma controls.
This stupid piece of junk.
I'm right here.
Ugh.
Again, I'm like... Yeah. But that, the game... Helios game, the game on the
Visibility's
boat.
terrible.
It looked pretty good too.
Side of the
I mean, it was a
spire?
pretty simple game.
I'm not picking up anything new.
What was
just
that?
the original beacon
Sorry, that
signals.
was 30.
You'll need to use your wayfinder to locate an entry point, if there
Okay.
is one.
Is that 30 points? It's usually a bad sign.
Grace.
Or, not a bad sign. Okay,
You know the
achievements,
beacon will be
getting
anything.
achievements right away
A lost colony, a relay station.
that are...
200 distinct oral histories
like,
can't be wrong, Alan.
Hold on.
Grace is here.
Okay, but getting a achievement, like a big, large point achievement right away, usually indicates it's a short game. Which isn't bad, necessarily.
I can't believe this storm.
I can't even see it.
Where would
I'm
this
looking
have
at
come
the compass.
There is record of ancient terraforming on other moons. I think it's safe to assume that Ganymede is not an exception.
Okay. I gotta keep looking down at the chat. If there is someone in chat already, and they're not saying anything, be patient with me. I'm used to seeing it on a very big screen.
There's something man-made here.
Examine.
It's like a weather station, or maybe a seismic station.
I don't. Yeah.
What's the era of that relay from the Dawes Sea Dig? It's at least 700 years old, Alan.
Okay.
There's a little bridge here. There wouldn't be much sense of building this if we weren't within walking distance of the spire.
By all estimates, the beacon is within 400 meters.
This looks climbable.
Climb. Oh, I forgot to refill my water.
Which way here?
Oh, okay. Left or right? Well, I've already started going left, so. Well, of course we go left again.
Oh no!
Oh, I looked away.
Yep. There goes the back again.
What happened?
There
Fell into a
and back
stupid
again.
fissure. Looking for a new way to reach the
By
spire.
Bilbo
Or at
Baggins.
least someplace where it will be easier to find my body.
And the Lord of the Rings by Frodo Baggins. Still the best trilogy, in my opinion. Well, you know, my favorite trilogy. I'm fine with Star Wars. I talk a lot of shit about Star Wars. Mainly because most of them are bad movies now. The original three are charming, quaint, children's flicks. You know, movies made for kids. And that's why a guy I know tried to get me to watch Andor.
Looks a little tight.
Just to say I hated Andor feels a little strong. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get my pour myself my water. I'll be right back. No, I don't want to move that. Ah! But yeah, Andor. Was not a fan. And I didn't even finish it. I made it halfway through. I watched 6 episodes and was like, I can't do any more of this. So yeah, didn't like Andor, and I really didn't like Loki season 1. Oh my god, I finally found someone who agreed with me. Potentially, I found a guy and on his videos. I was scrolling through his old stuff, and he had a list of like top 10 overrated shows, and there was a picture of Loki. I was thinking, thank God someone else is with me. It just had so much potential and was just squandered. And I'm suspicious that it was actually written by an AI, because the kind of like writing mistakes they made were
It's opened up again.
kind of juvenile. Like the
Surface temperature is dropping. We can't maintain your thermals much longer.
okay, this is spoiler
Close.
alert for
I can
Loki,
feel it.
by the way.
I wish I shared your optimism.
Okay, so there's a part where they discover. So you discover that the Time Lords aren't real. They're just like robots. At least, you know, the ones that they show you are just like robots, androids of some type. And but you have to, once you know that. I'm saying, like, in order to see the flaw or the backwards thinking, you have to come in already knowing that. So once you know that, in the show, they get called. The Lokis get summoned. They're going to be, I guess, you know, executed, which we find out, by the way, it's not even really an execution. It's more like an exile type thing, which is also bizarre. And doesn't make sense. Why would you just execute people? But before they're, you know, sent to the end of the time or whatever, they get summoned. Like the Time Lords want to meet them personally, and during that encounter is when there's like a fight that breaks out, and that's how they find out that they're androids. Or they're not real. They're not androids. They're just like fake robot. They're like, you know, Chuck E. Cheese, that Chuck E. Cheese pizza, you know, in the band, like animatronics. Like that. But once you realize that, once you know that, then now the scene doesn't make any sense. Why would the Time Lords want to see anyone? They don't have a will. They're just puppets. They're just, you know, either someone was controlling them, or they were just there for symbolic reasons. But they would have no reason, no motivation, nothing to gain from wanting to see the Lokis. But so the answer is like, well, the writers had to reveal that they were fake, and they had no other way to do that. So it was just like a real shitty way to. Is something gonna happen in this game? It's like a real shitty way just to say, like, oh, look, they were fake all along. It didn't happen naturally.
This has to be it.
What is it?
What are you seeing, Addy?
I'm looking at what must be the Spire superstructure. I can't imagine how something this big has gone
I see
undetected for this
another
long.
30 points.
A 500-year-old storm?
I don't know. Doesn't seem possible. I can see an exhaust port that might be low enough to jump to.
Also, my room is hot as balls. I had this fan on, and of course I have to turn it off because the mic picks it up. And it is loud.
Did you make it, Addy?
I'll let you know in 1 sec.
Again, this is
I'm
another.
in.
This reminds me very much of like, what's it, Above It All, the Sky? I don't that puzzle game on the ship.
All right, Grace. Let's find out what you've.
And I say it was a puzzle game. There were like an hour. We had like 2 or 3 puzzles. And they weren't. I'm wondering if this is going to be like that. Okay. I'm always clicking left stick thinking that'll make me run. And most of the time it does. Oh, duck under. I said the controls reminded me of Soma. Anyone remember Soma? Anyone play that? Soma had one of my favorite... my favorite, like, endings in a game. I'm talking about Shaft.
You should see this spooky tunnel I'm in, Alan.
And why would I want that?
Come on.
I mean, it was
excited?
a
Crash landed me in a frozen
horrible,
hellscape and left
bleak
me for salvage.
ending.
10 years of research, not to mention 6 months of spaceflight, are about to
I
pay
mean,
off.
and they
But at what cost?
Don't ruin this for me.
switcheroo on you. They give you they give you the worst thing that you could imagine happening happens to the main character, and then they give you like, oh, but this, and you're supposed to go like, oh, that's good.
It's like a bit of a labyrinth, but I'm still picking up the signal ahead.
It's like it's
And you can still hear me?
Loud and clear, buddy.
it was good and simultaneously like the best and the
These can't be
worst
powered.
thing that could have happened.
Must be airflow in the tunnels. I have to say, there's more atmosphere than I was expecting.
Not nearly enough to survive.
Existential dread and like
The structure looks to be in decent
concepts
condition.
of like
Another good sign.
AI or imprinted memories or consciousness.
Everything about this place looks 30th century to me. It's the right era, the right size.
Don't say it, Addy. We've had our hopes dashed before.
Say it. Say it. Say it so that we, the player, know. Oh, I remember that. Squeeze into the gap, right? That was their slogan. Vent fan.
Looks like the tunnels can be air sealed. I'm guessing large parts of the station can be pressurized.
Okay. Getting going kind of slow for me, which is fine. I get impatient for sure.
This one's broken. I think I can crawl through.
Oh, and by the way, gym or jam. If it's a gym, it's good. And if it's a jam, it's bad. Oh,
Jeez. That's gotta be over 15 meters.
And if gravity here is 1/6 of that on Earth, then a 15-meter fall here would be the equivalent of falling less than 3 meters at standard G, which you've mastered a couple of times already on the moon's surface.
I also make these. One of my favorite parts of the Gym or Jam series is my custom thumbnails, and I always make them very hastily. But I feel like I've got like a, I don't know, it's an attitude that gets across, or a style that I'd like to convey. And the last one might be my favorite. The last Gym or Jam we did, and don't ask me the game, but I don't think I didn't like this thumbnail at all. But not say
fine.
it's not good.
I could calculate outcome
I
probabilities
just didn't
based
like
on previous drop impacts if you've already jumped, haven't you?
That's such a Daniel line. I have a friend Daniel. That's his idea of humor. You already did
this
it,
is
the
the right
thing,
way.
didn't you? And I have to say I am that guy. Yes, I already did.
Oh boy, this is slick.
Addy?
Oh no.
Oh, we made it.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Are you hurt, Addy?
I'm working on it. The structure is enormous. This has to be the Gray Spire, Alan.
And there it is. The perfect setup for disappointment.
I found the beacon.
Nice.
The transmitter is on some sort of
See,
console.
we've already got 90
It must
points.
be part of a control network for the megastructure.
You think we can make a connection here?
Theoretically. If you run a scan, I can attempt to connect.
Scan.
The interface language is quite old and sophisticated, but we should be able to calibrate your computer to interact. You can use your gyroscope to sync with the terminal. I have the first calibration position. The meter will indicate when you are
Good. So here's
close.
our first interaction.
Watch the meter closely and move your hand slowly to find the position. First position is locked. Second calibration position is up.
Okay.
That's 2, and here's the final position.
Okay, alright. By the way, in case you guys did not know,
That's it. We're in.
I am a champion of the game
Accessing
Lies
the
of P.
network now.
But I only, like today, checked out the new Wulong, you know,
Shit.
stuff.
Alan, you there?
It basically was just like some
Alan?
cosmetics and a
A
weapon.
visitor. Let's have a look.
Where's Alan? Who is this?
Who is this? Who are you? Entering a home without knowing its host.
Are you... Grace?
Good question. I'm not entirely Grace. I'm running on just a small part of her logic processing.
Okay.
Grace is still here.
And what brings you here?
My name is Adamari Ito. I'm an explorer.
I must apologize, Adamari. It would appear I have lost much of my capacity. I cannot see very far beyond the room we are in.
I've lost connection with my ship's AI.
You won't need Alan here. I can show you around.
Will you be able to let me out of this room?
Of course. But until we are able to restore power to the station, I will require your assistance.
I don't know.
There should be a manual winch set in the floor at the foot of one of the sliding doors.
This is sketchy. Oh, I mean, but she seems to know. She was looking for the Great Spire. She knew the AI was called Grace. But still,
Look for a hinged floor grate at the foot of one of the doors.
it's like, hey, let's help restore this AI. I mean, I think Portal has ruined
This must be it.
Working the winch will
well,
open the door.
yeah. Portal's iconic, but in general, like, aren't AI just suspicious and like, why
Do
wouldn't you?
you know where Grace has been all this time?
Grace went somewhere?
She's been gone for hundreds of years.
I am running on a very old server. My memories predate the completion of the Grey Spire.
Grace ushered in humanity's golden age. Peace across the system, booming interplanetary trade, scientific marvels, colonies beyond the orbit of Neptune.
And then
And
something.
then she was gone, and it all fell apart.
I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Well, you're a lot more than an archaeologist usually gets.
Again, I don't know. Yeah, Grace was gone. I don't know. Maybe for a good reason. I don't know. Who knows? This game
The
is
first step to restoring Grace is to bring the Spire's power station back online.
Let's do it.
I'll light the way.
this game is so much like I can't even remember the name. Above the sky, above the clouds. Because right now the biggest thing it has going on, or has going for it, is the mystery. Like, oh my, like what happened? What I want to know, and they're like, well, we're gonna make you do a bunch of boring shit to find out. I'm like, oh, okay. And I told you I kind of liked. Call it Above the Clouds. It's not what it's called. I forgot. Kind of liked it, but again, it was the mystery, and I didn't know. Like what gameplay elements are going to be ahead of us.
What do I do here?
This is a security panel. I am decrypting the pattern now. Ah, yes. Simple enough.
Okay.
You'll need to light up 9 buttons, forming a square at the center of the panel.
Okay, so again, this is another puzzle.
Okay. The 9 buttons in the center.
That is what I said.
If you're not Grace, then what do I call you?
I don't believe there are any identification strings in my base logic that would suffice.
I'll call you Logic then. For now. till we have a better idea of who you are. And, you can call me Addie.
I will refer to you as Addie, then, until we have a better idea of who you are.
Okay. Again, the first puzzle was kind of shitty. Figuring out that I could brute force it was neat. That was a cool moment. That was literally just...
So what exactly are you?
The station's emergency server had defaulted
Nothing?
to Grace's original logic processing. That's me, as you've suggested. The server can also run a program dedicated to the control of infrastructure, and a third system dedicated solely to empathizing with and understanding humans. When power is restored, Grace's primary servers should come online, and we will become some small part of Grace's consciousness.
I mean...
This looks like metallic rock.
The power station is set into the spire's foundation stone.
The foundation stone would have been an asteroid, right?
Most certainly. About 50 cubic kilometers.
I mean, is
can
Myst
recall.
still the best puzzle game ever of all
Grace's
time?
origins talk about an
Did
asteroid being pulled
have they
from the
never
heavens.
topped Myst?
Makes sense. There wouldn't be any construction resources on
Leave a
Gaia
comment.
to anchor the structure.
Telling me
imagine the effort it
you
would've
think
taken to redirect an
a
asteroid
better
that big.
puzzle game than Myst,
We
or
don't do
if
anything
you
like
agree.
that today. Can you open this?
With some difficulty. I will need to direct power from logic to control processing, and I will not function at the same cognitive level until full power is restored.
What do you mean, at the same level?
Good luck, Addie.
Okay.
You still there?
Where would I have gone?
You sound a little different.
Just stronger. The voice of control resonates through the very walls of the structure. I shall start the turbine after you prime the generators that open the spillway.
And this turbine still works?
It worked before, and it will work again.
Okay.
You shall find the generators on the platform at the other side of the room.
Alrighty.
Like, it's not terrible. Like, I just don't...
These look like holding tanks. How exactly do these turbines work?
Go to the 3 generators overlooking the turbine.
Okay. It's gotta be those.
These look like crystal core processors. Amazing. You can find the material to build one of those today.
Enough, Addie. You must go to the generators.
So, why do you need me to start these?
Tradition. A time-honored failsafe of including human hands in the operation of this station.
I do like the voice acting. Especially the lead. Oh my god.
So, do you share memories with the logic processor?
Indeed. We are all part of Grace.
Indeed.
Aspects of her infinite power. Shadows of what was, and promises of what will be.
I just feel like...
I was the light that shone in the darkness. I was the hand that divided the firmament.
Okay. Well, but see, like, and above the clouds, there was an element of horror. Like, there were clearly people dead.
The turbine has failed us.
Ah,
That's
the
not
one...
good.
when you
I
said-
must call upon you to cast out the wicked instrument,
The what?
the broken turbine. You must go to it now.
Alright.
But, like, so far, like, I don't sense anything malevolent.
Going down.
That's fine. I like that word, actually.
I'm safe to be down here, right?
You shall not be harmed. You must uncouple the safety latches.
That sounds unsafe.
It is not.
Okay.
You must now go to the magnetic crane.
Okay.
You're sure I'll be able to fix this?
They're
If
just...
you trust in my word, yes.
I gotta be honest with you, too. Game Pass has been kind of letting me down recently. So what, we got, like, Far Cry 6? I just didn't... I don't know. zero interest. Like, I didn't feel like, cool, I want to engage in this. I just didn't care. It also felt, the story was very similar, I felt, to, like, Just Cause. Because it was, like, island and liberation from rebellion. And it was, some of the mechanics were improved on, I guess. I don't know. And then what's the new one? Oh, there is Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which is fine. I own that game. But what's it like? Oh, and then Resident Evil. Did they do 2 and 3 remake? I don't remember. I already own those games, so I played them. 2 remake is exceptional. It's incredible. It's a 10 out of 10. But what's the new one now? What's the new game? Oh, yeah, Dead Island 2. I played that for, like, another hour today. And I just don't... Like, I appreciate some of the mechanics. I don't know. I'm just not... And I
You must first cast out the old turbine.
Oh, you must cast out... No, I used to like first-person melee games, but I just wasn't feeling it, man.
Now,
or
cast
I'm just
aside the wretched unit.
Yeah, I never feel engaged. I just feel kind of bored. I just kept playing it because it was like introducing new mechanics, and I also like having to pick up crafting materials, and they're everywhere. Crafting materials are everywhere, so it's like you're encouraged to explore. But again, I'm just picking up crap to like make more crap. Why did I assume they want me to put it here? It looks like where it would go. Just picking
now
up
you
random
shall place
junk.
the new turbine.
And they're like, no, you can also buy junk that you need. And I'm like, oh, cool. It looks great. And the zombie physics are pretty impressive. Like, you get to see some gnarly, like all the hacking and the body parts and skin and all that stuff. But it's just...
Everett?
What?
Hello?
Everett, is that you?
Grace?
Everett.
It's like I'm playing a goddamn mobile game. That was supposed to be enough to like keep me interested.
My power.
What's happened?
I am reborn. Humanity will once again flourish in the brightness of my glory.
This isn't right. Our processing has not combined. Grace has not been restored.
I think she was here for a moment. She was calling to someone. Do you know who Everett is?
No. With power restored, my mind is clearer, sharper. But I could not tell you who Everett is.
Okay.
You must leave this place at once. Return to your vessel and spread word of my return. From Sol's fiery core to the icy Kuiper expanse, all must know.
I've hijacked the volume control. I don't feel like this is going to be a short commandment. We'll see how long before he notices.
It took me nearly a year to get here. I want to know if Grace can be brought back.
There is more complex to explore if you head back to the control room through which you entered. We should determine where in the megastructure my central processors are located.
Ugh.
Perhaps along the way you may learn more about this Everett.
I forbid you to linger a moment longer.
And he's back.
Like a divine comet, dive from the outer reaches and spread light and understanding to the inner
Please.
worlds.
I'm not leaving.
Yet more insolence.
So, are there any accounts as to why Grace was shut down in the first place?
There's no electronic record at all. That would have been lost during the Great Dark Age.
The Great
Dark Age?
Dark Age.
Much of humanity's record keeping would have been managed by Grace. So, she went down 900 years ago, so did the ability to record what happened. The research that led me here was based on oral histories mostly, and uncovered on Earth and Mars. Relay devices that were once connected to Grace's network.
Then we share an interest in shedding light on this Dark Age.
Dude, I would just jump to Liza P right now if I wasn't on just like a really annoying boss. And I'm so rusty. I jumped back in, and I'm on New Game Plus Plus, so I'm on like New Game Plus 3. and everyone hits like a truck. I'm definitely not playing Celeste. Again, these games feel like interactive novels. These games feel like interactive novels. It's like, oh, we're getting a story. So that's a gym. I'm sorry, no, I'm forgetting my own. That's a jam. That's a jam. There's things I like about it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Yeah. So we're just gonna play a little to the left. Or you know what? I forgot. Hold on. Install that. How long is Bluey gonna take? It's not even that big. Yeah, we're calling an audible. I love that expression. We're gonna play Bluey. 6 minutes. Hold on. I don't. There you go. Oh, what are your updates? Oh, okay. I'm supposed to play that again. Ugh. There you go. It's installing faster. Well, I'm glad we got the face cam back. You guys get to see my beautiful face. It's a double feature. We're gonna do. Return to Grace, which is, it's like the other game. But the other game, again, there was like a sense of menace. And maybe we just didn't get far enough into Return to Grace before, we exposed the threat. It's such a shame that I played games like Planet of Lana off stream, a game I thoroughly enjoyed. And that had a cool mechanic because you controlled the cat. So using and of course games with cats. By the way, again, I told myself my room was hot, but I'm like really sweating this shirt up. Oh, this might also be the farewell to my beard. I'm supposed to trim it, but I also I splurged on Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Assassin's Creed, I have such a weird relationship with that series. Like Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Black Flag stand out as like games I really enjoyed. Oh, and I liked 3. I still need to play. I wanted to play more of 3 remastered, which I forgot what it came with. I think it might have came with Odyssey. When I bought Odyssey, they're like, we'll include the remaster of Assassin's Creed 3, and I'm like, oh, that's tight, cool. Forgot all about it, and then one day it just showed up in my fucking library. I'm like, how did you get in here? Who let you in? Like, did it install on its own, like an update? Because you could set it and be like, oh yeah, just update automatically. But anyway, there was another guy who did another YouTuber, don't remember his name, my bad, but he did a review of all the Assassin's Creed games. It was a long video, and he said that he put a Syndicate at, I think, number 1. It was like 1 or 2, but I think it was 1, which I'm like, what? And it's just because this was when Assassin's Creed Fatigue, I think, was really setting in. I got turned off after the Paris one. Unity. Unity was a real big disappointment. Anyway. Alright, so yeah, he said Syndicate was really, really good. And so, yeah, I was able to get the whole thing for like the special edition for $15, which that's not really that much. But I also, I don't know if you guys remember my short on being broke. It's like some things. Like, would I spend $20 on a lunch? Absolutely. Plus like $5 tips. I spent like $25 on like a lunch at like a Mexican place. But would I spend $15 on a game where I'm going to get 60 plus hours? I'm like, oh, that's so much money. $15. Oh my god. Anyway, so we're almost ready for Bluey. Don't worry. Still here. Okay. Again, I know very little about this game, but I am pretty sure, yeah, it's a children's game. And I mean young. So, let's see what this is like. Still, Return to Grace was just, again, it was that same format. Or it's like, I don't know, maybe they had a good like idea and they're like, that's all we need. That's all we need to go by. It's like just a good story here and they'll experience it. I don't know, we'll do puzzles like pulling a lever 3 times. I'm already liking this game better. Nikki! James! Oh, okay. Mom, dad, like sister, brother. No. Bluey! I've never seen the show Bluey, believe it or not. I know you find that hard to believe. Also, I did just press A, and nothing happened. Oh, wait. Jesus. Yeah, the Xbox Series X. A lot of load time. Well, I should have looked at the options. I'm so mad I didn't look at the options. I mean, why wouldn't we be Bluey? I'm glad they let us choose. Kind of want to be Mom, just to, be different. I had a friend, who else? Are you guys familiar with this? Like, you have like a guy friend who, when they play video games, if possible, they play a chick. They play either a pre-existing, like a female character, or they like when they can make a character, they make a chick. I guess we gotta be Dad. I mean, that was a tough call. Why are they talking about a type of sauce?
Oh, hey, what?
We've made a sticker book of all the things we're going to do.
Don't forget, we've already got lots of fun stuff planned.
What is
Going
this?
to play with Muffet at the park, see Granddad, and there's a trip to the beach.
Are you British?
Hey, Bingo, let's go play mermaids. Yeah!
Hold your horses there, girls.
Mermaids
Before you get
drown
to caves,
people.
You have to clean up your toys.
Oh, do we have to?
Yeah, it's like a zoo down there.
That's because we were playing zoo.
That's funny.
Well,
That's okay.
you
That's good.
can't argue with that.
I mean, it was.
How
I saw it
about
coming,
help
but
you?
Okay.
Good plan, gang. I'm gonna get a bit more shut-eye.
Hey!
This episode of Bluey is called Holidays.
okay.
Alright, let's round up
Yeah,
these critters.
this is some foreign
Oh, let's make it so
propaganda,
that
if I've ever
the
seen
zoo.
it.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Voice acting is still very. Oh my god! Can you see that? Jesus! This game is about to full-on crash. Okay, so... Well! Yeah, you guys can't see this. My capture card has been kind of on the fritz. All my other...
I wonder what animals are roaming loose in your bedroom.
Yeah, my capture card's kind of on the... Oh, you know what? I could technically play like this. That would be... Oh, Daniel, I can't see your chat. Dude, your chat does not show up in my, Huh. Now, Daniel was in the chat. I can't see it at all. I wonder if I can, well, relaunch.
I wonder what animals are roaming loose in your bedroom.
Yeah, why couldn't I see the chat? Why is the picture from my... There you are. Okay, cool. So, Daniel, are you still here?
What animals are roaming loose in your bedroom?
Your chat wasn't showing up. Yeah, no, I see it now. Well, because I had to switch over to my computer screen, and yeah, so it's showing up on this is my computer now, and because my TV is my monitor. Look, I can actually, yeah, I see you. Yeah, I see you now. Okay, so oh, there's a delay. That's a big delay. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can play like this.
I wonder what animals are roaming loose in your bedroom.
Hold on. Why aren't you moving? Okay, I can. Alright, we can kind of play like this.
Oh no! A lion on the loose!
Quick, let's catch it.
Oh, well, yeah, first of all, I love Rambo. I was talking about Rambo earlier today. About how I was talking about the show Justified and how Raylan Givens, what's his name, the main character's name? What am I doing? What's the interaction?
Like I do. Let's check the living room next.
I was saying how, that for like a guy in law enforcement, Rambo only had 59 confirmed kills in Vietnam, a war, and Raylan Givens is pretty high up there. Anyway. Yeah, for some reason, like, certain games, the, capture card doesn't like. So if I switched over back to the game channel, I'm actually playing on OBS right now. I'm using the OBS preview screen to see what the game looks like.
Crazy down in the living room.
Because, oh my god, okay, go to the living room, I get it. So far, this is still better. What is this? Give it to me. Okay. Fuck that bench. Oh, fuck that. Okay. I can't, oh, is it, okay.
Oh, a penguin! Not sure what he's doing here in this Aussie heat. Nice one! The penguin is under control, slippery little fella. To the playroom!
Alright, to the playroom. Please don't crash anymore. This game is, like, vibrant as fuck, though. Like, it's very bright. I don't know. Hold on, give me this. Fuck this shit. Put that shit right there.
Oh, a monkey with very lovely jokes.
They said they were playing zoo. These animals are so far apart. And again, what are you demonstrating to me? How to pick up items?
Crackers. There are critters all over the place. Let's get that spider first.
It'd be a much more interesting game if there were critters all over the place. Or, the Krites. Any of you kids get that reference?
Oh, phew.
Krites
It's only rubber.
from Critters.
Quick, Quick, we need to save him.
The crates. We were playing Zoo. I still, whoa. This game has a jumping mechanic. Okay. What?
Yeah, of course. Give it to me.
Speak English.
Hooray, keepy uppy!
Huh?
Remember, we've got to hit the balloon to keep it up in the air, and you can't let it touch the ground.
Don't they have
Alright, let's do
claws?
this.
Oh my god.
What I do? Come on, let's
Is that
go
it?
in the backyard.
Are the parents also on speed?
I'm a keepy uppy expert. Yeah, this is easy.
Just remember to make sure the balloon doesn't touch the grass.
Are you still there, Daniel? Yeah, that other game was another fake BioShock, and I couldn't remember the name of the other game that we played that was just like it.
You squirts are pretty good at this. Let's go again.
What was it called? Again, above the rim, the air up there. How many basketball movies can I name? I think that's it.
Here we go.
White men can't jump.
The balloon!
Well, I mean, what's the one where
It's floating through the
Denzel
balloon.
Washington is a bad father or something?
Oh, well, game over. Back to bed for the beer.
By the way, if you guys didn't know, Gundog here, also not a fan of Denzel Washington. Not his acting. I'm actually fine with him in his roles, for the most part. It's a lot of same-ish. Like, he does the acting style of, like, acting with subtlety. Like, his characters are remarkably similar. You know, they all have the same mannerisms. But no, he's one of these, he's one of these people that has a, yeah. He's, I wouldn't say a religious nut, but it's one of these, like, oh, I have a person, it's where they use religion as a,
Let's go
into.
upstairs. His house. Who knows?
as a
Let's keep
form
looking
of,
until we
like,
find it.
Yes, boss.
Okay.
I'm better than you because God has my back. I believe in Jesus, and therefore, through Jesus, everything is possible. Everything will go my way. I have a personal God in my life, and it's just like, even if I wasn't an atheist, which I'm not even sure I'm an atheist, I just don't like organized religion. I'm like, oh, this is obviously made up. Where the hell am I? What happened to the balloon? Did I miss a story?
Get
Or
upstairs
beat?
and find that balloon. No balloon here.
Well, I mean, the marker says where the balloon. Oh my god. It's this hallway. The game doesn't. I mean, my TV does not like,
There
or
it
the
is.
capture card
But
doesn't
how
like
do we
this
get to
hallway.
it?
We'll have to move stuff to get to it. Let's
God.
start by moving that stripy box in front of the pram.
Yeah, it's
It looks
straight
so
up.
heavy.
Oh, okay.
I can help you.
If it's too heavy, maybe Dad can help you.
Or Mum.
So let's see. What have we talked about today? Where the hell? Alright, move this shit right here.
Good work.
Already more gaming
That
mechanics
pram looks heavy.
in Bluey
Need an extra pair of
than
muscles to help
any
you.
other game. Anyway, I'm sorry. The fact that I can't play it. Oh, wait, hold on. Am I doing it? Oh wait, what am I trying to do? What the heck? Can you get the hell out of the way, kid? Oh my god. It's telling me what to do and I can't do
We're
it.
almost there. Just move the pram.
That child is in the way. Oh my god! Are they telling me to move it the other direction? Oh, they're I had to change the POV. Oh, they want me. Oh my god.
We're almost there. Just move the pram.
The pram? The child is in the way. Alright, I'm done with this crap. I can't even play it. Let's see if I can get the TV working again. Everything's breaking on me. There you go. He likes that, because the colors go dim. Okay, alright, make a move, make a move, make a move.
We're almost there. Just move the... Oh, way to go.
Nice.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Nice.
All right, let's get that
It's
balloon.
gone again. Damn it. Oh, wait, it's back. It's back!
Ooh, what's this?
Hey, that's a picture of me when I was a kid.
In the olden days.
You mean the 80s? Yeah.
What's that drawing on the back?
In the olden day. You mean the 80s?
No way. I'd forgotten
I was
about
born in
this.
the 80s.
When we were kids, your Uncle Stripe, Uncle Rad, and I buried some treasure, and we drew this map so we could find it again.
It's a treasure map. Ooh, treasure. Can we go find it?
Well, this is only one piece of the map. We'd need to find the other two pieces from your Uncle Rad and Uncle Stripe so we know where to look.
Oh, girls, you don't want to spend your holidays looking for Dad's old junk.
Yes, we do. Please, please.
I'm sorry, girls?
Well, maybe you can ask Uncle Stripe
Is
when you
Bluey
see him
also a
tomorrow.
girl? What's
Looks like
going
we're
on?
going on a treasure
I've
hunt,
lost my
boys.
mind.
Hooray!
Great job! You finished the episode. Now you can play Keepy Uppy.
Episode finished and game unlocked. What is it? Oh, I can play up the uppy.
You found Dad's piece of map.
That's a piece of crap. Ha! More like it. That's what I'm saying. Ha! Ha!
Let's put the treasure map piece in your sticker book for safekeeping.
Yeah. I am so done. Alright, well. What is this game called? Bluey? Bluey is better than Return to Grace. We almost played a little to the left, which, by the way, you guys didn't have the pleasure to see what that was. I'll share that with you later. But yeah, so Return to Grace, it's a jam. Bluey, it's better than Return to Grace, but still a jam. I mean, like, I don't... my TV doesn't want to play it. Now, if I unplug the capture card and just plug the Xbox directly into the television, yeah, it doesn't have any problems. Just, on certain games it does. Anyway, all right. Well, so that's this episode of Jim or Jam. We haven't done one of these in a while. Long overdue. Sorry about the hiatus, and we'll pick up later, and we'll do more videos. Maybe another live stream tomorrow. Who knows? And I used to have no problem coming up with funny stuff to do for shorts, even if they weren't that great. But lately, I don't know. I should probably just retell stories from these streams since nobody shows up for them. No one would know the difference. Oh yeah, I was doing that for a while. I was actually recycling jokes from my original videos because I'm like, you guys, no one watched those. All right. Anyway, hey, thanks a lot, Jim or Jam. Episode